Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your Scorpio season exclusive tarot forecast. This is the Peace Dealer, and that was low-key a mouthful that I had to say. But other than that, I get the deep sense that I am about to pull the greatest reading that you will ever have this month. I actually was going to say that you've ever had this month, but we're going to extend this forward and say that you will ever have this season. Hold me to it. This reading that I'm going to do is going to rock your socks. You're going to watch this video and rocks will start appearing in your socks, or your socks are just going to get rocked off. So I wanted to hit you with that disclaimer because of the amazing nature of how awesome this reading is going to be. And I'm hyping this up so much that now you have an expectation that this has to be the best reading that you've ever had. Okay? We're going to go in. Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this done, because the Peace Dealer doesn't play. Unless it's a one-player action adventure, then you might see him toggle the joystick. Pause. Okay, I'm just gonna draw the cards. So, for this first spread, oh, would you look at that? Venus and Scorpio is the bottom card. Yup, right off the bat. I see this. I'm not even wanting to get into it, but this is coming off. This is you on your spiritual adventure. This is people behind your back saying, oh my God, what he's doing is demonic. What he's doing is wrong. It's bad. And it's like, you're on the precipice of a supernatural journey. So, you know, if you want to really take that serious, you can. We're going to get into that. Oh, snap. I see that Lover's card coming out. It's all good, though. Okay. All right, let's get it in, y'all. Well, the underlying theme of this Scorpio season is Venus and Scorpio. Okay, the Eight of Cups. I believe this is Venus and Scorpio. Unless Venus and Scorpio is the Seven of Cups. But regardless, you're walking away from emotional commitments. You're disappointed. It didn't work out. See, we even have the Death card under it, and it's put to rest. Okay, some of you are out here obsessing over dead-end opportunities. I shouldn't laugh because, you know, the obsession is real, and I think you're realizing that, no, it's not going to work out. So I'm being vague in general right now, but this is literally how I'm sensing this for most of you. Wow, this obsession that I had with so-and-so didn't work out. Even though you had all the red flags, you knew it wasn't going to work, but you didn't want to let go. And you're like, nah, it's all good. I'm going to let go, but not really let go. And now in this season, it's like you have no choice but to let go. And because you didn't let go earlier, it's just like a walk of shame. It's just even worse. It's like, wow, like I have all these cups here. Yes, you're getting dragged right now. Listen, the Nine of Swords is under here too. So like, there's a lot of anxiety over certain expectations some of you may have had. But this doesn't apply to every single one of you. This is just, we can even say it in some sense an analogy that accurately describes the energy. For what's actually happening to you, you're going on a spirit quest, a soul quest this season, which I can't really say is surprising at all, because the general nature of how much we're about to ascend next month and next season is literally geared to blow your mind. And I mean that as literally and figuratively as I can say. Not like blood and guts everywhere though, but the expansion of your conscious cognitive faculty for sure. So you're going on a soul quest this season. You're going on a quest to search for your satisfaction, your wish come true. It's inevitable here, okay? There's some clear challenges this season, but you breaking through them. I think it's important we establish that. Some of you are going to even get clear on what decision you're making regarding marriage, okay? But we have the Fool and we have the Five of Swords. I don't really know how else to say this. There's about many ways I can say this. I can say this professionally. I can say this eloquently. I'm going to say this matter-of-factly. People talking shit. People talking shit. They trying to play you out for a fool. That the fact that this is the main lesson for Scorpio season means that I was right. This is the greatest reading you'll ever have. I'm capping. But yeah, people talking shit, ludicrous shit. And see, the Nine of Swords in some decks has a literal demon tormenting this clasp-faced dude. So it's telepathically. You're picking up on the anxiety that's coming from the inferences made through the subtle realm of focused intent negatively towards you. And it sucks. But I don't want to say it like that. Let me just say it as it is. People talking shit. People are talking a lot of shit because they do not understand the uniqueness of the journey you're on. And this season, you're making a definitive new step. You're literally launching, because remember, Sagittarius season of adventure is next season, and Venus is headed in there. Cool. This is why it's faced the Empress. It understands it's about to reap on harvest, and you have to understand that you're on the brink of manifesting your greatest desire in the form of an adventure where you are the only one that sees what it is you want. No one else sees it. Some of you are trying to explain it to others so that the others get it. You're looking stupid. They're talking more shit. And the people who you're trying to explain this path to don't want to understand you. If they wanted to understand you, they'd have a heart-to-heart with you. They want to talk shit. And some of you are out here explaining yourself to them instead of throwing them the middle finger and or grabbing your crotch in a provocative way that pisses them off. Because there's no reason why you need to accommodate these losers in your life. And I really mean losers. Who are the first 5 people who you thought of? Because they're talking shit behind your back. They're acting like what you're doing is cool, but then they're like, oh, he's still doing that thing. They don't get what you're doing. They're not meant to get what you're doing. Everyone who's meant to get what you're doing is either on that path with you or they understand without you having to tell them. Okay? But understand, many of you have already been on this path. You're hopping onto an even deeper, more adventurous phase of this path. It's weird because it's literally like a new adventure, but it's the same adventure you've always been on. So the best way I can say is like either a video game reboot, or it's like you finished one part of the video game and now you're doing the next part of the video game that you know you have to start from scratch, but you still keep the level and memories. This is amazing. Because this is an adventure of supernatural exploration that's going to allow you to own your eccentricity and your uniqueness like none other. But I need to have you understand, as a direct conflict, people are going to be talking shit. Like, people are going to be talking, and like you don't even see this behind your back because you're like on this amazing adventure. And these salty, bitter-ass losers really have nothing better to do but to, wear you down. Now, the Hierophant crowns this reading. So there's a orthodoxy to the Hierophant that has a lot to do with maintaining status quo, as well as really doing things by the book. So it's the authority figures and the presiding orders that might be purporting a whole lot of the shit talk, because the Fool card naturally clashes with that. The Fool card is doing something never before been done. But while they're doing it, before it's finished, people think it's crazy because it's never been done, so they don't know about it. The Hierophant is rigid. Like, it's all about wisdom that's been accumulated over time. So while on the surface, you have this very knowledgeable front, within, you have anxiety. And now, listen to me here. You do not have anxiety. You are being spiritually attacked. You control your reality, okay? So nobody really can, make you feel anything. That does not change the fact that your ass is you're getting spiritually jumped. I don't even think these people might not even be related. And it's unfortunately a concept and topic that's hard to say because it's very sensitive. A lot of people don't like to believe the fact that they're spiritually attacked. The fact is, you're bombarded with so many frequencies within a given day, especially if you go out. People's energy that they probably have processed or not processed, you're walking through. People all over the world who may know you, even in an unconscious sense, will project vibes at you, positive or negative. That still will influence you, even if you're unconscious. And if you add up these cumulative instances, they simulate the feeling of anxiety. You are not a punk. You are not a punk bitch. You are not weak. So it's not anxiety. You may not understand how to perceive this, so you say it's anxiety. I'm going to say this again, because many of you have probably been made to feel that it is, but this is Scorpio season, baby. I'm just giving you that pure, raw truth. You don't have anxiety. You're getting spiritually jumped. And this is something that you're going to have to address with courage and the willingness to understand that you don't have to be right. A lot of you are trapped in the anxiety of your mind. A lot of this spiritual attack is manifesting itself and you arguing with your shadow and simulating feelings of depression. You only simulate it because it's not real. You're simulating feelings of depression. You're allowing shadow aspects of yourself to poke buttons that trigger you, even though you are clearly have dominion over every part of you. And you're dealing with vibrations and frequencies above your current aptitude to sense as a third dimensional being, even though in spirit you're multidimensional. So you're being fucked with, and that's okay. The first step is to accept you're being fucked with. The next step is to resolve that you're going to kick ass. And so if you're ready to kick ass, we do have the Ace of Swords. We do have the Three of Cups. You're unsheathing the sword of truth. You're unsheathing this unique perspective that's going to allow you very powerfully to shine through the darkness, to address these mental blocks that you're putting on yourself because you care about other people talking shit, even though you're on the greatest adventure ever. And you're going to take that sword and you're going to come into justice, okay? Really dig this here, because before Link went on his adventure to save Zelda from Ganon, he had to get a weapon. He had to be equipped with the sword. And his adventure didn't truly start until he unsheathed the Master Sword. Sure, he had to, master a few elements before he can touch such a glorious ornament. But it doesn't really change the fact that, this is ready for you to bear in battle. And so seeing justice as a next step is you're going to pull up, you're going to rectify all this BS. You're going to make everything right. This is important because a decision is being made here effectively. And this decision is to kick ass. So really keep that in mind. People are talking smack behind your back. But justice is saying that anyone who's out of integrity in karma through you gonna pull up on them. I mean, you're gonna administer corrective measures. Okay? This is Scorpio season, so I hope you're not tolerating any bullshit. This transformation process has to be as pure as possible. So there's a fierceness to this justice card that's like, hey, I will cut you with this sword. Don't play with me. You are going to address this season. The motherfucker's talking shit. And you are going to apply corrective measures. The moon card is saying things are not as they seem. Hey, let me translate that. People are fake as hell. And so what you see on the surface is not what they feel inside. And you're going to pick up on that intuitively. And that adds to your anxiety. I need to really just hit home that there is a juju element and influence that is so complex. First, you have to think of the juju happening all over the world from higher galactic entities. Then you have to think of the juju that's happening from presiding authorities and governments. Then you have to think about the juju happening from private companies through advertisements and other such fuckery. Then you have to think about the local juju that happens from people you may or may not know. Then you have to think about the inner juju that you have not resolved and have to deal with. So life is juju, my friends. You cannot escape the juju. And denying the juju and acting like it doesn't exist and acting like, no, it's light and love. There's no juju. You just have to not believe it. You just have to be positive. Juju does not exist. That's not going to deny the fact that someone is putting some juju on your ass. So are you going to brandish this sword and kick ass and make things right? Or are you going to be a victim of juju? Well, we do have the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like you are going to make things right. And you're going to get recognized for it. And you're going to make a lot of money too. You're going to end Scorpio season true to who you are. And this is going to be lit, because through the confusion, you'll be legit. Wow, I did mean to rhyme. I actually did mean to rhyme. But yes, the Four of Pentacles works really well with the Justice card for those of you signing contracts, for those of you who are opening bank accounts or recently started new businesses. You will see that your business activity is well stabilized. Coming into the end of the season, there's a solid foundation that's being set. Please understand, you're going on a supernatural adventure. So the Moon card is really following the depth of your intuition in a way that to others will make you look delusional. Because in the subjective reality that exists with you, there's some things that only you will understand. And that doesn't make it wrong or bad because it's not objective. Objectivity lives together with subjectivity. You want to embrace your personal perspective, even if it's delusional. Maybe for you to cope with life, you need to believe in the flying spaghetti monster. And no matter how foolish that seems, what's up, bro? No matter how foolish that seems, just embrace that. The Moon card is also a card of Pisces, so you really want to pay attention to those dreams. Doesn't matter how weird the dreams are, it's relevant. Other than that, that ends our first spread. All right, so for the next one, the one that you guys really want, the love. You guys are just, every time I do this, get to the love part already. What's in my love life, peace dealer? What's up with love? Tell me. I want to know. I want to know, peace dealer. Well, you're going to know. And you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Watch. Doing it right now in front of your face. Bam. We got another 8 as a bottom card. Can't say I'm surprised. Oh, you falling in love this season. You getting that new. Oh ho 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 ho. Yo, no cap. Do you see that? Okay, now I can see why you wanted to know love. It's going down. It's going down. Whoa. I hope you know. Do you believe in happily ever after? Because if you think that's corny, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But you setting yourself up for that. And I think if there was ever a time to believe in that, now is that time. Oh my God. Can you believe this? I can't make this up. That makes it even better that the bottom card here is the 8 of Swords. Are you feeling stuck? Do you feel like you have the desire you want to go after, but it's like you don't know what to do? Oh, I don't know what to say. I know who I want to be with, or I'm with someone, I just don't know how to act with my partner. Don't worry. Don't even worry. It will be okay. Do you see that Page of Cups in the middle? Well, it is saying unexpectedly, a new love interest will open your heart, and it will be so amazing. You will actually have an amazing relationship on the low. So low, nobody would even know that you're happily in love with your partner. Hold on, let me just remark, this is fucking amazing. This is actually, I can't believe I just pulled this. I wasn't expecting this at all. This, like, every single part of this reading is amazing. See that Hermit, 10 of Cups? When you get that combination, that's a private victory. That's like reaching a peak bliss of experience, but like you're not posting it on social media. Like, it's something you keep to yourself. Unrequited love. Getting to know each other. Retreat, baby. Okay, I remember pulling this before. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. For those of you who are in relationships and you're seeing other potential and you getting tempted, or you're just not sure, you love your partner, right? Your partner's not a piece of shit. You love your partner, but you just don't know if you want to keep going. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Do not give up. Do not give up. It will be worth it. But other than that, this is amazing. So you need to understand, you're going to directly address, because remember, you unsheathing the sword this season. So you're going to address the stuck feeling you have in your mind. This is going to allow you to not be blind and not put your foot in your goddamn mouth when it comes to attracting romantic interests in your life. That nervous feeling you feel when you shoot your shot, it's going to be gone. Psych, it's going to be there more than ever. But it's going to allow you to examine more why these mental blocks are there in the first place. I think it's very symbolic that the Page of Cups is there, because this is also actually more accurately talking about someone who you have great compatibility with, and they've been feeling you. They just didn't know how to approach you because they were nervous. And, they see you shining. I really feel like this is you. Like, they see you shining. They see you, like, living your dream or, like, banging out your goals. And that inspires them to shoot their shot, to open up, to let them know. But I didn't expect to pull these cards like this. Literally, even down to retreat, being under the Hermit and the 10 of Cups. Like, that's literally, like, I can't make this up, guys. Like, the Hermit and 10 of Cups is literally retreat. You're disconnecting from the world in bliss, and you're getting to know each other. So this is interesting because we have unrequited love here. So, it could seem like you might be changing your opinion on an unrequited love that you weren't feeling, and then you develop new feelings for them, or someone who has been curving you and you were in unrequited love. This might actually be with an unrequited love of yours that since you've now moved on, since you're like focused on your goals, then it's like, hey, I actually do like you. Let's get to know each other. And then let's retreat. So that's one interpretation. Another one is, if you have any unrequited loves, remember, the first reading is some of you are obsessed with someone you can't be with. Ditch them. Because there's literally someone so much better for you. And as soon as you open up your heart, like boom. So let me say this one more time. Scorpio season. Hermit, 10 of Cups with the Page. The Page of Cups is a new romantic interest. This is like a new love interest, or it signifies fresh feelings. So if I was with someone for 10 years and the Page of Cups comes up, it's like, oh wow, the feelings are going to be new like the first time we met. If it's someone single that I'm talking about or reading this for, and I see the Page of Cups, it's, oh, and a love reading, it's, ooh, okay, there's a new love interest. And then I see the Hermit and the Ten of Cups, whoever this love interest is, y'all about to get along way too well, and y'all about to be a thing, like happily ever after. So now, does this make sense? Y'all, Venus is gonna be in Sagittarius. And it's going to be conjuncting Jupiter and your heart's ascending. So, Jesus Christ. I can't make this up, guys. I can't split the deck. We got the 7 in the tower. So, yeah, the underlying theme is addressing the mental blocks and the inhibition you feel. Because you're a cheetah. You're a sexy tiger. But then you get in front of your crush and you turn into a bumbling clusterfuck. And it's like, you know you have swag. Like, you know you're way sexier than that. But then you start to, like, trap yourself. And, like, I know I'm talking about you, all right? Like, I'm talking about when you're with, or when your crush is with you. Like, you're going to find that it's mutual. Like, the person who you're connecting with also has the same issue, too. You guys just might be good at masking it. Oh, I got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And honestly, and this could be the one, you've already met the romantic partner you seek, but that doesn't mean that you've already met them. I was going to say, if you don't know who I'm talking about, you will this week. That means it's either someone new, or if it's not, you will know. So yeah, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. I wasn't even supposed to draw these extra cards. My hands just did this. But this is talking about that this soulmate relationship is still in its beginning stages. One person is still coming into material stability and abundance. They're like a student. The other person is still in a long-term patience phase. It's like both of you are putting in work, but it's still at a beginning level. It's still at a slow pace level, which is perfect. You don't want to rush this. You honestly want to take your time, because you can't rush what's meant to last forever. You don't want to. And I mean, you're laying the brick and mortar, because what you're building with this soulmate is new. It's never been done before. And so you have literally all of time and space in the world to make it into what it's meant to be. Wow, I can't believe I said all that, but nothing surprises me at this point. So anyway, we are going to now get into the final part of this reading. I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards and a rebel card. So the first oracle card we have is blessed, baby. You blessed. You special. Dare I say, you're perfect. You're so perfect. You invested in me, and you're a patron on this site. You're goddamn perfect. Don't let anyone else tell you differently. And we also have soulmate. Dude, listen. Listen. I'm not making this up. Please do not think that my ass wanted to make this exclusively a soulmate reading. But it just so happens that every single card that we've drawn here is a soulmate card. So, honestly, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm gonna make this video free. I'm gonna resume the exclusiveness of these Patreon reports, Sag. So if you want to see an even better Sag reading, you better join Patreon. But I gotta make this free because this is deep. Like every single card here is about a soulmate. So you are blessed this season. This season is really allowing you to tap into the reality of a soulmate connection you have, okay? For some of you, it's the love of your life. For others of you, it's a cheeseburger. And you're going to sodomize that cheeseburger. You're going to salivate and savor that cheeseburger. Don't just pretend that I didn't say that other word. You're forgetting it from your memory right now. So, we have you are loved, okay? You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. And that, my friends, is the exclusive tarot forecast. What a way to end this, my friends. You are blessed. You are blessed. Okay? Are you ready to claim this? Because they tried to doubt you. They tried to say that this wasn't real. They tried to say you were crazy for believing in this. And you about to be snuggled and booed up, okay? And let me not even say you about to be. You are snuggled and booed up. So, you enjoy this, my wonderful friends. I told you this was going to be a dope reading. The peace dealer does not play, okay? I told you we were gonna get it in, and we got it in. And we gonna get it in next time, and we gonna get it in again. Please comment down below topics you'd like for me to go in on the pick a card readings, because I will do it. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna draw one more bonus card for you, just because I feel like it. Enjoy alchemy. It will become your new best friend. Other than that, thank you guys once again for tuning in. You stay blessed as always. And until next time, peace.